I think Anne Hathaway went to Dr. Levine. Have y'all seen Anne Hathaway's new face? Oh my God. I don't know what she did. I don't know. You know what? At first, I thought it was the ponytail. And I was like, you know what? That ponytail is really doing something. Like, her face is just looking like everything just looked like smooth, intact. I'm like, ooh, okay, Anne Hathaway. And then I saw another video. And then I saw another video. I was like, hold up. This looks like the work of Dr. Levine. Anne Hathaway, you look so good. You look so good. I feel like I haven't seen her for a long time. And this might be the reason, because this girl was getting snatched. She was getting snatched for this very moment, because every video I see of her, she's just sitting like this. Like her face card, like the side profile. Ooh, baby girl, you look so good. Y'all need to start spilling the tea. I'm just saying, like, all these celebrities, whoever is in Hollywood doing this work is just really good. And it might be Dr. Levine or someone else, but whoever she went to, girl, you need to keep that person, because you look like you had some work done, but you also look like yourself, which is what we want to see. We don't want to see you looking like completely different, because she has a very unique look. But anyways, Anne Hathaway, please let us know who it is. Do an interview or something. The girlies just want to know. We just want to know how to snatch, the face and the neck, all of that. We want to know how to do that. You look so good, girl.
Anne Hathaway is such a great example of undetectable work, and also how I approach my patients. This is her at ages 19, 33, and 41. So let's talk about it. Hi, my name is Mona, and I'm a cosmetic dermatology PA based in Los Angeles. I specialize in natural and undetectable injectables with a skin-forward and full-face approach. You'll notice that she's really mastered the art of preserving and maintaining her natural baseline features over the years without significantly altering them. Filler is being placed intentionally and conservatively to restore volume loss that naturally occurs, but never going beyond her natural starting point, which can result in exaggerated and overdone features. In certain scenes, I'm also able to identify that she's had Botox, but despite that, I think she looks great, and it's aided her significantly in helping prevent fine lines and maintaining a youthful appearance. It's very clear to me that she's been careful about the timing of her filler treatments and hasn't done them too frequently. She's really using injectables in the way that they were intended to be used, and I think she looks great. In previous interviews, she's emphasized how much she prioritizes her skin health, and it definitely shows. Through skin treatments like lasers and microneedling, you're combating collagen loss that naturally occurs with age. This gives great short-term results, but it's also an investment in your future skin. She's undeniably gorgeous and talented, and my intent with this is to shed light on the fact that injectables never have to look obvious, but instead they can be a powerful tool helping you look and feel your absolute best.
Anne Hathaway went viral over some work she probably has had done to her face, and she looks beautiful. If I had to guess what was done, I think there are a few options. One could be she had a ponytail lift by my friend Chachi Keo. Her eyebrows are in really nice positions, subtle but lifted. She may have had a trim of the upper eyelids as well, and a little pinch of skin out from the lower lids. And it looks to me like she probably had a deep plane face and neck lift. And my guess is some fat grafting, maybe a lip lift. She already had kind of a short upper lip, but it seems just slightly accentuated in her post-operative pictures. Whatever she had, the work is beautiful. She looks lovely, as she always had. And congratulations, Anne, on a beautiful job and being a beautiful and talented woman.
Just a reminder that she's rich and she can afford any type of surgery she wants. And to add, Anne Hathaway's face card has always been T. I'm just saying. Why do we have to be like this as a society? Why do we have to shame women and put women down for the financial decisions that they make with the money that they earned or they worked hard for? Maybe they did get it from a man. It doesn't matter. Why do we have to make women feel bad for the decisions that they make with their bodies. Personally, I think she looks wonderful. Whether she got PDO threads, some sort of laser rejuvenation, or maybe she got a full-on facelift. Who cares? It's her money. Everybody did the same thing with Gabrielle. Remember when Gabrielle Union was at the Paris Olympics in 2024 and everybody said her face was this and her face with that? Maybe she was just sick. Maybe she just had bad allergies, or maybe yes, she did just get some sort of work done and she might just be going through like the swollen phase. Why do we do this, y'all? Like, why? If you broke, just say that.
The PonyTail facelift, which is a mini deep plane facelift that has your scars and your hairline, you can literally be at dinner the next day. Amazing, I know, right?
Wait, that's insane.
Bella Hadid, allegedly, she has had a ponytail facelift, which means she's lifted all of this. It's not that she had saggy skin or anything, but when you're younger and you move your tissue up, you're creating a new face shape. And that's what gives her that almost elf-like, they call it fox, lift. If an older person were to do it, it would just move the tissue back to where it was in their youth. When a young person does it, it changes their face.
I'm like shook.
All right, y'all. So Anne Hathaway is 42 and seems to be living her best life. Now, she's an 80s baby. I'm a 90s baby. So I was all over this. I am all on top of the anti-aging tips because, Anne Hathaway is very much well liked. She's always been very beautiful, very talented, and I've been following her since I've seen her in the movie The Princess Diaries. I think we all have seen that movie, right? But this work looks stunning. She went viral recently. There was a clip of Ryan Destiny kind of in front and then her towards the back, and she's at this fashion show and looks amazing, so people have been talking about it. Now, when it comes to the work that has been done, based on TikTok University, it seems like fillers that were well done and well timed and not overdone has been a key. The second thing, when it comes to the wrinkles, Botox, of course, people know about Botox by now. It's really the main procedure for wrinkle prevention that men and women will use. And then the last one is the PonyTail facelift. Now, from what I could find, the person that does this is Dr. Cal. His plastic surgery office is in Los Angeles, California, of course, where all the best surgeons seem to be between LA and New York. However, he is the person that you go to for this type of procedure if you want it done by the best, right? So, y'all, for me personally, I love this look. I think this is generally what people want to see when people say they've gotten some work done, right? It's tastefully done. It's beautiful. This still looks like Anne Hathaway. It's not exaggerated. And, we've seen the bad examples, right? And I think she looks great. Generally, the comments were positive. Again, I think Anne Hathaway is very well liked. She's 42. She's married. She's had 2 children. And she's someone that doesn't really get into controversy. We haven't seen her trending for anything negative, at least from my memory. Y'all have to tell me differently if y'all think that she has. But overall, she's well liked. But there were some commentary that I did see. So there were some comments that were talking about the cost of the procedures and also just that she didn't need it. There are a lot of people that are just anti-plastic surgery, anything. For me, I think that for myself, I would love to get some work done in a few years. Like I said, I'm right behind Anne Hathaway as a 90s baby, so my time will be coming where I will want to get some type of procedures as well, do some preventative work also. And I see nothing wrong with this. I think the key here, though, is to make sure you're doing as much natural things as you can for anti-aging. And then also with your procedures, go to the best that you can afford and also not overdo it, which I think is what we've seen. Try to keep it as natural as possible and
you, at the end of the day, still want to look like you. You just want to maintain your youth as best as you can, because we're all going to age. But that's what I'm seeing, you know, the anti-aging tips. She's very big into using sunscreen and doing all the preventative stuff naturally. But from everyone that's been talking that are in the plastic surgery field, and we can also see from movies, she's obviously had some Botox to prevent her from making those wrinkles. And then the fillers and the ponytail facelift, likely done by Dr. Cow in his plastic surgery office in LA. What do y'all think about this? Are y'all for plastic surgery? Do you think you would ever try out some plastic surgery yourself? Do a little nip tuck here and there for either your face or your body? Have you done some work? If so, what was your experience? Do you have any tips on, you know, making it a little bit more affordable? And if you're for or against it, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Again, for me, I'm for it. I think, you know, whatever you can do, as long as you can go to the best person for you and you're able to maintain, you know, everything long term, why not? You know, we're talking about Anne Hathaway. She has millions of dollars. Why wouldn't she get plastic surgery? Anywho, I'm going to close out here. I'll talk to y'all later.